Okay, welcome to the last video in this course. It's time to deploy our application. When we deploy it, we create files that we can upload to a server. So let's get to it. It's really simple actually. First, we go back to our package.json file. At the very end of this document, you should create a new property for this object that's called homepage. And you specify your URL where you're going to put your application. In my case, I have it on my server, and I also got a slash and a React_RMDB folder to put it in. So this is the one that you have to create yourself before you deploy it. And in my case, because I have a subfolder here, I also have to go into the app.js file, and in the browser router, I specify a base name, and there I specify the subfolder. It's really important, because otherwise Create React App won't create the build correctly. So it will think that you're at the root URL and not in a subfolder. So you just create the prop here with a base name and your subfolder where you're going to put your app. So in my case, it's React_RMDB, as I said before. So the homepage property in the package.json, make sure you don't forget the comma there, otherwise you will get an error. And if you're going to put it in a subfolder, just create a base name prop with the subfolder name here. I can also say that it's important with like links to images and things like this. To be honest, I have had a lot of problems with this, and as I come up with so far is that I use absolute path for this ones. So I got a dot and a slash, and not like this. It will not work. I think it has something to do also with the htaccess file on your server. But in my case, it works to have a dot and create an absolute path instead of having a dynamic path like this. So it's a bit of trial and error. I think you have to try yourself and see what works for you. We can go back to our terminal. With Control and C, we break this one, and we just have to write npm run build like this. And we hit enter, and it will create a build for us. It will take maybe a minute or so, depending on your speed of your computer and many things like that. So it's already finished here. We got a new folder now that's called build in our directory. If we check this out, we have a lot of files that have been created for us now. These are the files that you upload to your server, and hopefully you have a fully working online web application after that. That's about it. It's the end of this course. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did creating it. It's my first ever course. I hopefully will do a lot more in the future. And if you have any suggestions or wishes on a course that you want, just send me an email. And very, 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 very much thank you for taking this course. Hope seeing you again.